Messianic.
So I heard your mum was working at Bunarvan a while ago.
Well, it's not the truth.
Is it not? Didn't she spend the day
She was
down
there.
Yeah, she was present. That's not the same as working.
Well, that's what you call working.
Yeah, I was working while Mum was.
No, you were just present as well, I'd imagine.
Yeah, just. Oh, aye, that's right, Mum. That's fine. No, that's true. Sorry, yeah, you're right. Because.
Oh, for fuck's sake, make your mind up.
She sprang into full-on charm mode, so there were people coming down doing a tasting, and I was trying to host them, being hospitable and being everything nice to them, and then Billy was diving in there with like, here's what you're tasting here. Mum blew everyone else out of the water with, oh, you know, isn't it? She just turned into full-on sort of like, oh, we love this place, we'll be down again. You're like, she turned into an absolute star on the spot and made them feel at home, you know. I don't know what she did. I couldn't even do an impersonation of it, but they're like, oh, this place is, you know, charmed the socks off them. And basically the point where there's no need for Colin anymore. At the very least, I might even be losing my job.
Yeah,
to be honest.
we have zero standards, really, do we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, Johnny.
I think that's
one of the big moments when I realised when there's all these areas that just Johnny knows whole worlds about that I don't. You know,
oh,
so it was that the multi-floors
no pressure.
No. This is leading to a question, though. No, I'm not building you up.
No, but that's and this is why I didn't like about you saying this guy, you know, like he really knows his shit, because I don't necessarily know any of these things. I'll say many things with confidence, like I'm doing now.
I'll do it.
So what you're saying is, you're like me and Rodders on a weekly basis up here. We talk a lot of stuff that we think, and then we'll maybe have a little look into it and see.
Exactly.
That's the way to do it. That's what
the thing is I haven't had enough people accuse me of being a liar.
I just accuse
if
you
that
of
happened on a
accurate.
regular basis, then I maybe change my tune.
Distributor of false information, we prefer to call it up here.
Correct. Yeah.
So what are you two doing after this? And you're cutting some trees down, or?
Maybe, yeah. Sorry, I was going to mention. I wore a new. Dad was over in Canada.
Arse.
Hey, I knew it was coming. All right. We got the timing on that perfect.
Anyway,
Dad was over in Canada and I wore this especially just to perk you up to have some more ammunition. What the hell? You got no other sort of. You've got work uniform and then you got bloody lumberjack, skinny lumberjack outfits. I'm just thinking to myself, that shirt that you're wearing on that episode, I don't think I could pull that off. You know.
I wouldn't let you. Cheeky. You can buy me dinner first.
See, I didn't see it coming. I'm not tuned to his moves anymore. You know.
You are thoroughly enjoying it. That's what you're doing.
I had 2 months out of practice where you just don't see all the trapdoors that are waiting for you. Thank you very much.
If you say the wrong thing, it means you're trying to have sex with me. And
I'm going to thwart that ambition. I'm going to pull the rug from under you. What do you make of that, sunshine?
Like we said, my humour is, I'm quick-witted, not necessarily that funny, but speed is
sharp. That's the thing. It's so much fun though.
Why not?
Oh my god, can you imagine getting through life without...
I don't want to be
I refuse to.
There was a guest
Shoot yourself in the face.
There was a guest in where it was a super regular conversation for about 2 hours, where like 10 minutes into it, it's, oh no, everything's just going to be literal. Like, the sun is nice when the sun is out, and this is a tasty whiskey, because like, the whole thing was flat.
I would have torn it to pieces.
Yeah.
No, there was no action there. Just a very nice, decent, straightforward person.
There's no such thing.
It's like that one. Who was the bloke? You remember the guy that came in and his missus was like wearing the trousers in that relationship? Oh. Was it Andrew or something?
I prefer wearing the penis. I like that when somebody's wearing the penis in that relationship. Like the guy or the girl could be wearing the penis. They're not necessarily endowed. Yeah.
Yeah, you're just happy with yourself for the Andrew.
But this woman was like, I was saying, could you come over and fill out some of paper. She says, "That's you, Andrew." And I said, "Yeah, come on, sit down, Andrew." And I said, it's like, fucking hell. But they were looking at me like, "Oh my God, she's going to go mental."
Just yeah. That was one of the times. I'm used to him getting away with mad shit, but I was sure he'd gone away on that one. Sure, he was getting a slap for that one.
But she laughed.
As part of the pleasure of the job, though, is you cannot possibly take people seriously.
But people do, though, don't they?
Yeah, but those don't work.
No.
Like, see, tour guiding, all right? It has never, ever worked when I see people, when they're trapped in this, you know who this person is the such and such, or any of that sort of a thing, and they deserve this reverence, and it's just like, that sounds like a shit time. It really does sound like a shit time.
Oh, you mean you're being warned before you go in? You better treat them right. That kind of,
and the second you just basically just do exactly what you're going to do every single time, doesn't matter who they are, they have a much better time. You have a much better time. Yeah, it's just a lot more natural.
I had a bunch of guys in from Glasgow, like, I don't know, street guys, some guys, and I was trying that though. It was just the usual exact thing that you just play around with people. And some of the times where you're just having a laugh, one of the guys was even, "Oh, right, well, I'll let you away with that one," because he was taking it as if you're messing around, it's like a challenge. It's like it's like disrespect on the street. Just feeling fucking street shit. Right. What the hell, man? Like, I'll let you away with that one. What? Anyway.
Yeah, I think
most people are not that sensitive.
The biggest thing as well is you've got
to, just
to a degree be a relatively decent judge of character very quickly.
Yeah.
The thing is, pick up on people real quick.
The thing is, you can absolutely have respect.
Absolutely.
That does not mean that you start basically treating them
eggshells.
Yeah, you don't do any of that. No. None of that sort of a thing. You can have absolute respect for somebody, who they are, why they are, where they are, all of that sort of a thing. Yeah, the second you start basically, yes, but you know then.
We're doing now. What else have you got?
No, Johnny's talking.
Not really.
You're not getting any of this. What's this all about? Does that look good to you?
No.
You have some of this one if you wanted it. Rodders.
Green.
Do you want this one?
Well, hold on a second. Do another take on that where you say, "Oh, I look good."
Yeah, it looks great.
Jesus. Sincerity all the way to the hilt. 1993 is a good year.
Sure. But
for wine.
Unless you leave it in a cask, it turns the whiskey green.
Apart from the green.
For that long.
It's a bit like petrol.
Just lovely people, you know. And they give me this one.
Jesus, how much you've been looking? I don't think you've been going through people's bags, didn't you?
No, they just showed up with gifts. That's what I'm trying to be appreciative. You know?
All right, do you... Like, I've been doing this a little while also, okay? I haven't been given that many, like, of that kind of, here's a sample, and everything like this. And I consider myself to be okay at my job.
Yeah. Dave Brody gets loads, doesn't he? And Billy, generally, a lot of people come in.
Now I'm starting to wonder if I'm
I don't get many.
Because I don't get very much.
I don't get many either. That's probably because I insult so many people.
Do you get money?
Yes.
I don't get any money. I don't get.
I do, all right.
I got a lot of thanks.
Yeah, you got a lot of thanks. That actually almost smells like just a bottle of TCP.
I was going to say, let me have a smell, but
no, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's
great,
classic Lefroy.
Classic.
It's artistic, that's the thing. It's very artistic. We've all got fingers, we can't all paint.
You got it, flaunt it. But what's he got in his pocket now?
These are some cards from Katie.
Spielkarten Karte Gyoccio.
Yeah.
Mannequin piece.
Mannequin piss.
Cards.
Mannequin piss.
Mannequin piss.
Oh, hey.
Oh, you still got the timing. It wasn't quite right, but I mean, you're
That's
fucking...
spot on the Tiggy Bastard. You watch when you play that back.
Alright, I'll see. There's different varieties of mannequin piss.
No, it'd be nice just to get some drams. Be like
not
to sell some
t-shirts is what you'd like.
Yeah, we will. Don't worry about that.
It's honest way.
I got my suitcase, my camel skin coat.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me about those watches before I went off sick.
Oh,
someone said, in that red jacket you got, they're nice. And I said, yeah. He said, have you got room to put your 20 watches in there? A cheeky bastard. I do like it when
It is
customers
gorgeous
come in and
that
say, "Who's the salesman in here?" I'm like,
You
"I
used
don't
to be
know,
a
I
used
don't."
car salesman. It's fantastic.
The bloke come in once. He said, "Who's the salesman in here?" I said, "Well, nobody really. We're all tour guides." He said, "I'll just pass someone in the car park saying, keep holding your wallet. There's a fucking good salesman in there."
Yeah. They tip you upside down, hold you by the ankles.
Until your wallet falls out.
I mean, it's a good thing that you're doing what you do.
In what sense?
Well,
Working there or doing this?
What you're doing is not only harmless, but it's it's nice.
People remember it.
I think you could be just as convincing in terrible jobs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I've been
So yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's I'm not really sure what to.
You're selling people
conclude with that.
happiness.
Yeah, you're a good guy.
Well, I'm selling them a bit of a laugh, aren't I?
Yeah.
Because you go to a whiskey distillery and you go in the shop and they're all the same, really, aren't they? They got a lineup of whiskies and they got a lineup of tatty merch, haven't they?
No, there are very fine and important distinctions
But the
between
thing is-
each of the expressions from each of the distilleries.
Yeah, that's what I meant, really, in a
That's what you
nutshell.
meant,
In
yeah,
a nutshell, yeah, that's what I
Yes.
said.
Yeah.
But it's like people come in and they'll buy a flight of jams or they'll have a couple of tasters and they'll try on a t-shirt or whatever. But what else do they go away from? From that
Knowing
that
they've been
shop
had.
with?
Knowing
Yeah,
that they've
it's
been
nice
had
them
by
to
a
be
master.
Going like, fucking hell,
Yeah.
my wallet's way lighter than it was.
Yeah.
But you have just taken bullshit to an all new level.
Oh,
Said
yeah.
you're welcome.
Yeah.
Doesn't that? I mean, that makes the job, right?
But I had a laugh with him and Billy was just stood at the till like this.
Yeah.
But to me, I was...
The story's one thing, but the sort of like concocting it out of the clear blue sky, suddenly
But I
this
don't know
is
where
the
it
new
came
truth.
from. And it just went on and on and on.
No, but that's a gift, though. Is be able to do that sort of a thing, is be in any kind of
somebody
situation
stop me.
and just take some sort of inspiration and just go with it.
You're despicable, man.
You're despicable.
But do you know what? It gets me through a day. Because at the end of the day, really, our job is the same every day. You do a tasting, or you do a tour, or you're serving in the shop, or you're filling bottles. That's what you do.
Why
That's,
would you relate to these humans in a
but
straightforward
to me,
manner?
that's the bit I like, because I like the bit standing in the shop and selling.
Yeah, I like
That's
the
what I like.
interaction.
Yeah, because
I can't
talk.
I love the people that I work with, all right? But
Oh, okay, there we go.
no, but that's the thing. You do. You
Yeah, I
genuinely,
know what you're saying.
absolutely every single person that I work with, I genuinely do love them to some degree.
Yeah.
Degree, yeah.
I don't like when we don't have people coming in and I end up having to talk to them for a long time.
Yeah.
Because
I can agree with that. That's what Rodders likes. He likes to go off into the kitchen and just fill bottles, headphones on, listen to his music.
Rodney's different.
He's good with that. Whereas I'd rather be out there, and because you find it hard sometimes to understand my mentality of like, why do you get pleasure out of
Yeah.
making £1,000 sale?
Rodney
when
looks
it's
at
like-
people like the period of elements, the table of elements, periodic table of elements. There we go. Rodney's more like that, and you can see, oh, you're like helium. Like he'll do that sort of a thing. It's like I like the surprise. I don't like knowing what's coming in at all. I like just people showing up. I like when they make themselves look a complete dick. I can keep a straight face. It's
See, the good
perfect.
thing is, the
Oh,
good
I had a
thing is-
beautiful dick in the other day. It was.
You might want to rephrase that. You might want to edit that,
No,
Rod.
they're fine.
Ah, it's
It's,
not good.
it's in. It was basically. It started out being really gentle, and
You buy your dinner
By
first.
the end of the tasting, they were sort
Smooth.
of talking about like here's the sort of whiskey he puts in front of the peasants or the scum, and here's the ones he keeps private. But he was saying that. Yeah, now you can probably tell that we're not amateurs here. We kind of know our stuff.
Oh.
And somebody was saying, well, look, Bell's. There was some sort of blind tasting award ceremony of some sort, and Bell's actually walked away with it, and they were all sad because they'd been enjoying Bell's so much, didn't realise what it was they'd been drinking.
Mhm.
It's just
That's
nice,
the
easy,
pretentiousness.
straightforward.
Isn't it?
Why
That's just the
not?
pretentious, isn't it?
That's pleasing.
Yeah, absolutely.
A bit shout out to Bell's, good.
Yeah, shout out to Bells.
I got sick of White Mackay after a while. I got sick of.
You know why they
Grouse.
put bells in that lineup, don't you? They've got to have a ringer in there. You got a ringer?
Oh, that's
Bell?
forced.
Ring a bell?
I'm not going to give you a pity laugh just because you're on death's door.
It tickled me again.
Suit you, sir.
Oh,
That is a
radiant, sir.
great. That is an absolute. That yeah,
Still make the
exactly.
beast with two backs,
How
sir.
far away are we from actually just being those characters? Because that's essentially what we do. Suit you, sir.
Exactly. This one looks nice. Really, sir. Yeah, exactly. You get all huffy and pissy and sort of pouty about it. So,
Yeah.
this
Have
seems-
you no respect for yourself, sir?
So,
Yeah.
you know.
I like that when you get the so-called experts that come in, they talk, oh yeah, I like this. I say, tell you what, I'll get you something that's better than that for the same price.
I agree with them.
Okay then.
But the point is, it's how you chat is what goes off the shelf, you know.
Yeah.
But do you know what, for me, every time I talk to a customer, I have no idea what direction I'm going in until it's actually happening. I'm leading myself
I know.
into a direction
I
without...
watch you watch the bullet coat past your own face. Go, fucking hell! I would never have expected that. You're the one saying it, but you got that, I think, as well, right? When you've been on lockdown for a fair bit of time, and so when you got old lines spilling out your face, when you just started up again, like a little bit of knowledge and little bits of spins. Okay,
Oh, I think it healed me a little.
Oh?
I think it healed me a little
He
because.
doesn't like this kind of chat.
How come?
Oh, what?
It's wholesome.
This is right.
It's not
this is
wholesome.
right.
How do you know it's wholesome?
This
Well,
is
we'll
right.
see.
Yeah.
I'm
No.
good with this.
Okay, so yeah, absolutely, because when the last we were doing it, it was very very busy. So the cassette
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
press
Just press
play and
play.
everything like
Yeah,
that,
yeah, yeah.
and I've been completely healed of that because now, because we don't have to do things in such, you know, you're always dealing with 15, 30 people at any
Yeah.
given time. You can actually
You can personalise it a bit
you
more
can
now.
personalize it a little bit more,
Yeah.
and it becomes a lot more spontaneous, and you can be talking to two people that very same hour, giving them very very different advice about the exact same
Contradictory
thing.
advice.
Just depend. Look, if somebody comes in and they're confident about whiskey and they know what they're talking about and everything, that's fine, and I'll agree with them. I will change my mind for that one person.
Absolutely
And as
right.
soon as they're out the door, I
Change your
don't. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
No, it's-
It doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
I do agree with that. The lockdown was a massive reset on all of those. Like, it's all been disrupted. It's much more natural now.
Yeah.
You know.
But I find
Just
it
rolling
really
with
weird
people.
now doing like a tasting in the
I
warehouse.
don't do anything these days.
And I
What
think to
about it?
myself, it's so different to what I used to do.
Mm.
So different. Every single taste I'm doing is completely different now.
Mhm.
Completely different because I'm kind of winging it to a degree.
Well,
Whose phone's that? John.
Jonny.
You don't get this on the BBC, do you?